If you've ever wanted to see what Chivalry 2 looks like played at the absolute highest level, or seen me get absolutely destroyed, you'll love this video. What's going on, guys? It's Shawnee Salami. I've always considered myself a pretty good Chivalry 2 player, but dominating in team objective matchmaking lobbies is not the same as competitive play. So while I've been giving you guys tips and acting like I know what I'm talking about, this competitive match between the clan I'm in, Chiv Cartel, also known as CK, and LK, the top European clan, showed me how much better the top competitive players are than just a good player like me. And quite honestly, I did get humbled a bit here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some narrated gameplay of a Chivalry 2 competitive match where my content creator ego gets crushed. So right away, you could already see how much different this is than a PUBG game because everybody is on the siege tower. Personal stats do not matter in these. We all want to do well individually, but the win comes first and foremost, so everybody is on the objective. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, why we were able to push the siege ramp so far so quickly, but it's really important to point this out. So LK is the top European clan. They're amazing and have some of the best players in the entire game. This match, they're at a huge disadvantage because we're playing in a North American server. We are going to be playing them in Europe this weekend. Unfortunately, I'm seeing the sun and touching grass on Saturday, so I won't be at that one. But I'll leave the results of that game once I know it in the pinned comment. I'll edit it, where you'll also find the Discord. If you want to get some games in, definitely check that out. We have 1,000 members now. It's the biggest Chivalry 2 community, and it's a great place to meet people that want to get some games in and just have fun, not take it too seriously. It's been the coolest thing to come out of content creation for me by far. So that's our first death. Now this is where things are going to get a little rough and fall apart. We all love the action movie moments in Chivalry 2, so these guys come out of the smoke. It's epic, it's cinematic, but Balsham is going to make sure that cool moment ends right away. After respawning, you're going to notice he's getting vote kicked. It's all in good fun. I'm also joking. It's not a big deal. That's what's been really cool about the competitive play, is joining a clan has a lot of commodity. You make a lot of friends is what I'm getting at. And I know a lot of people like to hate on level 1000s and call us sweaty neckbeards and virgins. And while that is true and you are right, nobody is putting that many hours in just for the gameplay. Because, I mean, it's a game that, look, this is a perfect example. It doesn't even have proper throwing controls. I can't rebind them and it gets me killed. But while I do love this game and it is a lot of fun, the social aspect is what made me have this many hours in it to be level 1000 and get to this level of play. I'm struggling for any kind of kills, takedowns, anything to help the team, but I am on the objective as much as I possibly can be. I feel like I'm almost too passive in these competitive matches, and that can be a problem, but I'm trying to be as valuable as I can when I'm not a top fragging type player here. A good rule of thumb when you're on fire is to not walk directly into the enemies, just blindly not even hold up your weapon or anticipate any kind of attacks. Not a good choice there. So almost all players play in third person, and you get so used to it that you may forget that you can even go first person. If the camera's blocking your view, don't forget that you can quickly switch to first person and then switch out of it once your view isn't obstructed. So as the deaths continue to pile up, here I get frustrated. I'm just rushing into a giant group. I don't know what I'm thinking here. And now I'm spiraling. The game is in my head right now. Chivalry 2 is such a mental game because if you start getting like this, especially in a competitive match, it's hard to get out of it. And once you're in your head, you're going to start making dumb mistakes like this, where I should have anticipated that stab coming, and then I'm just hit by both of them. It's just mistake after mistake just piling up. Now, if you're new to the game, you may not pick up on this, but in a group fight like this, I should be trying to get around people and encircle them, and I'm just meandering through the middle, hitting my teammates, not really playing with any kind of purpose, and that's how I know, like I said, I'm spiraling from all these deaths and getting pretty tilted, because I was angry during this. And Chivalry 2, like I said, is such a mental game, and right now you can kind of see I'm like a hockey player that hasn't scored a goal in a little bit, or a basketball player who hasn't made a shot in a little bit, and I am just frustrated and not doing anything right, and really a liability to the team in this instance here. If you've made it this far into the video, please consider liking it. It helps out smaller YouTubers like me a ton. And for future Chivalry 2 content, subscribing. And if you want to help out by leaving a comment, leave one down below saying Smile Kitchen is a communist to confuse people who didn't make it as far in the video as you, and also to let me know you made it this far.
Brothers!
So because of how great our team was and LK playing as the disadvantage of a North American ping, we did come out on top here despite a piss poor effort from us. Not gonna lie, it was not great. We played terrible, bottom of the board, brutal, but a great win nonetheless. If LK did end up winning the next match the next weekend, I'm editing this later. And if you'd like to get some games in, join the Discord. Love you guys. See you in the next one.